Hello, welcome back to another video. It is 2021. It's pretty much still like 2020. We just can't get rid of it. So do you remember all that time where it says round two? Round two has begun. Okay, so today is something that I really want to talk about. And I know I didn't talk about Power Rangers leaving Netflix. Power Rangers left Netflix. We know this. We all do now. But everyone has been turning around and talking about going to different places, such as like it's going to go to Tubi or it's going to go to whatever streaming service that they think of. But before I tell you where I think it's going to go and what I've been told, before we continue, why not hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Now, I was told by a credible source that Power Rangers might move to YouTube. Now, before you all jump on and say, that can never happen, that wouldn't, let's talk about it. So I decided to have a look at what Power Rangers YouTube has, like what we're looking at mainly. Now, on the 11th of the 1st, 2001, this is when the video is shot, the Power Rangers YouTube channel has literally 7.72 million subscribers. It also has a ton, and I mean a ton of views on here. Now, let's have a look at this in theory. So when I started doing my research, I was looking at Gold and Silver Rangers revealed, and then obviously within 2 days, I got 40,000 views. Now, Dungeons and Megazords from Super Ninja Steel has 11,000 views, and there's tons of this. So when you look at other parts here, Outfoxed, 263,000. You've also got Live going on at the moment, which has 426 views going on, and this is mainly them just playing the same episode, maybe first few episodes onwards. It's the only thing on here. So when you have a look, Galvanex Rises 534,000. Now, when you compare to stuff like Ninja Steel, how bad of a series that is, completely bad, here, you've got so much stuff. Even the Dino Charge stuff hasn't. Beast Morphers, it's slowly catching up towards the Ninja Steel stuff. And then also you've got like the Beast Morphers Save Our Shawls. Now, this is, I can't even say it, but basically you've got 30 minutes will actually be the maybe the full episode. In all of this, you have tons of certain things. So, it may not be full episodes just yet, but you have like clips, you have combined episodes together. So the one thing that I really want to talk about now is what can Power Rangers do on YouTube? And it kind of blows my mind as if this is the way. Now, again, this is just a pinch of salt, take it with a grain of salt, stuff like this. This is a lot. But, there are other channels. Anilog was basically for all the anime companies, toy animation, stuff like that, to actually come across on here and say, hey, do you know what? Like, we want to put full episodes of old anime that's very hard to find, but we don't want to go through Funimation, Crunchyroll. So some people who worked, I think, for Crunchyroll at the time decided to move over and create a YouTube channel where you all had they would go to these companies and say, hey, let's upload full episodes online for people to watch, and you can possibly make more money this way. Now, it's all about money. This is what I've kind of looked through. So the page roughly, I think, gets 95.4 million views per month. And that is a lot. It could be less, it could be more, I don't know, but roughly you're looking at that percentage. And the last 30 days of this recording, when I made this, you're looking at, again, 95.4 million. Now, that's just over everything. That's not just like one video. That's looking where everyone is concentrating on different clips. That will come up. Now, if you take that sort of look and went directly to other episodes, actual seasons that uploaded, people would come and flock and watch it. So that each video would get a numberous amount of views. It is literally, it's the numbers. You can look at any of the pages. Again, look at the one I've just looked at with Ninja Steel and have a look at how many views it got then compared to tomorrow when it will get more, because people will go to this, and rather than being on a network, it's free. So effectively, if you can watch your favorite show with maybe 2 adverts in it, you're going to watch it. You're just literally going to binge watch it, put on a playlist, and just go for it. Now, if you look at it like this, and it's the only place to actually have this bar the DVDs, people are going to go to YouTube and it's going to recommend everything to them. Have you finished watching Time Force? Do you want to watch Mystic Force? It's all there pretty much. And it's so weird that pretty much no one thought about this. If it is, this is possibly the best way of doing it. Now let's continue with this. So you pretty much cut out the middleman. So you have no way of having to pay someone else. So you don't have to go to a network and go, you will take a percentage of what this is, etc., etc. You pretty much own everything, and bar the Google AdSense thing where it takes a portion of it, but there's a lot of money. Now, I started researching into this, and it is very hard to tell how much money is made via YouTube, what is the percentage, what they would get. So you could have a video that makes 1 million views and it may not get as much as, say, a video with 350,000 views. It's very hard. So you would say roughly per video, you're looking at $700 to at least $5K. Can you imagine how much money that goes through? Now, some of the more popular seasons in space, season 3 or Alien Rangers to Zeo, these are the ones that people are going to watch. And if you have a direct link where you can watch it all the time, over time you're going to get more than enough money to come back into it than you would do if it's playing reruns on a network or anything like that. So when I was kind of breaking this down, I had a look at everything. So you have 680 episodes of Power Rangers. That's from the end of season 3, Alien Rangers, to the pretty much the Super Dino Charge. Now that's 680 episodes. Beetleborgs has 88 episodes. VR Troopers has 92. So that's 860 episodes. Now, this is just a rough estimate, so it won't possibly mean that Beetleborgs or VR Troopers, probably I didn't even include Masked Rider. I completely forgot about that. So altogether, without including Masked Rider, you have 860 episodes. If each one made $500 per video on its initial upload, you're looking at $430,000. That's a no-brainer. That is literally going in there. Take away a little bit for the for Google's cut to it, but it's still a lot of money kind of coming in, and it's phenomenal thinking this could be the way. So if this works, can you imagine that they do like an addition to this? So it goes out on Nickelodeon, it goes on whatever network, it then gets uploaded to Netflix. We know that Dino Fury is coming to Netflix. We know this. So you have it up on there, and then a week later you upload that directly to YouTube. You're going to make more money. Now, there are benefits to this, which I will kind of go through. So your benefits is you have a live stream from entire marathons. Want to binge watch all of Zeo? Well, if you join us on this date and start at this time, you can watch the entire series, or part 1, part 2, because I think it's like up to 12 hours maximum. But again, a live stream could go on for ages. So you've got that. Random clips that people love. So you could take episodes of the romances of Power Rangers, the best fight scenes of Power Rangers, edit them all together and upload them, and you've got more revenue, more episodes over time. So it's not going to be bam straight away every episode, because that would take a long time, and the guy who's got to sit there and kind of go through all of it, it's going to be bad. So effectively you could say Zeo is going to be uploaded 2 videos a day, whatever the way that they want to do it, they can do it that way. So you have more revenue. So can you imagine making $430,000 on this? And then later on, it just makes more money. Effectively, they could keep producing this where they could eventually lead into other things. Can you imagine a YouTube-based Power Ranger story? We've got enough money to do this, so let's not make it. Plus, you've got YouTube Original. Go to YouTube and say, we want to make an original Power Rangers. They're going to jump on that because it's a huge thing. So then you've got like not paying Netflix or any other hosting site, more profit coming into YouTube. It's also a very good market research. You leave, Power Rangers is ending with Toei, but what seasons are the best? Hey, someone likes Time Force a lot in space. Let's make Time Force and In Space come together. Boom, you've got a thing. Now, I did kind of think that there would be some cons. I haven't really gone through all of them or thought of them, but you certainly have more adverts. You have one at the very beginning, one at the end, and possibly if you're doing a longer video, you could have an advert in between somewhere, or commercial break as it would do normally. You know, I don't think anyone can complain and be like, I miss the times of commercials and stuff like that. Not enough traction. Not enough traction would be a huge thing later on, because at the end of the day, people may not come back and watch it, but majority, from what I've seen of the Range community, are them going absolutely crazy because they can't watch their favorite seasons or their favorite episodes. Boom, there you go. You know, people will go to it, they'll watch it, but there could be not enough traction. That could be a thing. Now, one thing I found funny is Toei striking videos. I can imagine if Power Rangers uploads them and then Toei comes in and be like, nope, 100% no, because you know, this is our footage, but I'm guessing that they would have a code and it would kind of go through and be fine. Another thing would be COPA. Would this be designed for all ages, for kids, whatever? That could be a thing, but from the way that I see it and from how much money that they're possibly making, I think that they're going to say not marked for kids and then just upload it that way. Now, all of this is fine. I think that, you know, this could be the way that things go from now on, is you could see Hasbro or anything like that doing it. We've even seen Toei do it. We've seen them upload previous episodes of their most popular and not so popular. You know, you have tons of stuff where people can watch really old Sentais, or they can watch Kamen Rider, or they can watch these really weird things, Metal Heroes, whatever you want. They've started to do this and they've seen the benefit. So I don't see why Hasbro could not do all of this. Now, I think it's going to be fun. One good thing is this would fall under fair use and mean that YouTubers could use some of the clips as well and actually put it up there. But we know what will happen with Hasbro. They'll say, it's all of ours. But effectively, you know, people could use certain clips for it. That would be a great thing. So, thinking about all of this, it's possibly one of the better ways that they can go. Now, this could be completely wrong, and it could go completely the other way, and it ends up on Hulu, Tubi, or whatever. But if you think about it down to it, you would make more money because you'd be paying less money for it to be on a certain platform. Now, I don't know if the money from TV revenue is a lot higher, but if you think about how much money something like Power Rangers can make at Christmas time or at peak times. Now, the CPN can be up and high, where it could be as low as $1, it could be as high as 18, it could even be a lot more. And with a channel with over 7 million subscribers, YouTube is going to pay a lot of attention and sometimes increase the CPM. Google gets paid, YouTube gets paid, so does Hasbro. This is a really interesting way to me, and I would really like to kind of see this happen. And if this is right and it's 100%, I think it's cool. If it's not happening, it's an interesting way to talk about it because no one's really talked about this. So yeah, I just want to leave it there. What are your thoughts? I'm excited. I am excited deep down for this because if this is right, hoo-wee, this is going to be good. But what are your thoughts? Do you think that it will end up on YouTube? Do you think it will go to another site? Do you think it will be back on Netflix? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you like this sort of video and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.